So can we talk about the Steam OS update 3.4 that went out the other day and how it had a lot of fixes and it broke more than it fixed? And then they had to push out 3 additional updates to fix the brokenness that each update that came after 3.4, point 1, point 2. Like it's really interesting. I think it's funny, and I give Valve credit because they were quick to fix the issues. But this was so crazy because the amount of games that the update broke was just absolutely ridiculous. Like I normally play I play a lot of my emulation through my Steam Deck, and I also was playing through because I'm working on my review for Marvel's Midnight Suns, and the update made EmuDeck completely non-responsive. And it's to a point where EmuDeck had to put out a statement saying, "Hey, the update fixed it broke it." And then next thing you know, Valve put out an update which restored functionality of EmuDeck. And then you had Marvel's Midnight Suns and many other games that absolutely just would not run. Like it would just, you try to launch it, it would just cycle and then stop. You know, it was just really interesting to seeing. I know we've had updates before with the Steam Deck that have broken things, but to that degree, it was actually really shocking. I wasn't expecting to see that happen with an update. And again, like I said, like I'm really happy that they were able to turn that around, but that was shocking how much that broke and so quickly. With all that being said, um, yeah, when it comes to these updates, I guess at this point, my stance on it is take a wait and see approach before you rush to like update your Steam Deck, because you never know what's going to happen with it. You never know what's going to break. And that's something I know I do videos where I cover the official Steam Deck updates within the stable channel. I don't really talk about the beta channels or, the other channel that's available. And I the point of this video, aside from talking about what was broken with 3.4, is the fact that I want to say that I'm going to start covering the beta channels and the pre-release channels as well, so that it's not just a stable one. Could you guys really like when I do that? Like, it's kind of crazy how just reading off the updates, you guys absolutely love it. I don't mind doing it, because I know I get some complaints. I've gotten a lot of complaints. Well, not some. I'm getting a lot of complaints from people that say that it's pointless for me to read off the updates when people can just look it up themselves. There are some people that find enjoyment from it, and not everyone who has a Steam Deck is a tech head, and I think that's one of the biggest issues that I'm seeing with the Steam Deck community is so many PC elitists that are in it that really think everyone should just know. And look, everyone doesn't know. There are people that have a Nintendo Switch and don't know how to fucking use it. There are people that have iPhones and Android devices and don't know how to fucking use them. So you just have to understand, not everyone's a tech head. So yeah, for those who gain value from me, talking about the updates and doing the videos, letting you know about it. If I don't see y'all bitching about gaming on Linux, Liam from Gaming on Linux doing updates, or Nerdnest, or Fan of the Deck, or any of the other Steam Deck content creators, then don't come to my channel bitching to me about it. I'm just saying, I'm just making content about news that's relevant, that's happening right then and there. But yes, I'm going to start covering the news as far as like the other channels, because I think for a lot of my audience, that's probably a little bit more on the advanced side. They probably do want to see that. And people who may just be curious as to what could be coming before the official release hits, they're probably going to be interested in that. So yeah, I'm going to start covering that. And some other things too. I think I'm going to start doing opinion pieces on Steam Deck, beyond just like, the news and then the review. I'm going to start doing opinion pieces, things I like, things I don't like, things I'm curious about, things I think you should probably, look into or check out. So, yeah, expect that coming as we go. because I always want to do something different as far as when it comes to content. And I know I've leaned heavily into it this year with Steam Deck content, but I'm not a purely Steam Deck channel. And I think I should make that clear. I do other things. I have other devices and interests beyond the Steam Deck, but that is a primary focus of this channel. So all that being said, yeah, that's the update. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you enjoy any of the content I put out, make sure you like the video. Sub to the channel if you haven't already. Ding the notification bell. That way you stay up to date on all the content I'm coming out with, from reviews, impressions, news, all that good shit. And if you want to support the content we do, we have affiliate links. And let me dive into that for a second before we wrap this up. The affiliate links. It's no additional cost to you. So if you're going to like purchase an item, like I got a list of Steam Deck items like you might find interest in, Best Buy, Amazon, JSOX, all this stuff. So if you're going to buy it anyway and you enjoy my content and you want to help out, hey, you could purchase that. I get a percentage of a percentage back, but it still goes into the channel and helps out with everything I do. Same thing with if you want to purchase some games. Like I'm a Humble Bundle partner. I'm also a Fanatical partner. Also Game Billet. All these sites, I've got affiliate links with them, CD keys as well. So if you're going to purchase a game or purchase anything, then you can actually purchase it through that, get a substantial discount instead of just purchasing it off Steam. Nothing wrong with purchasing off Steam, but all the sales are now always on Steam. So if you purchase off of one of those sites that I have listed in the description of my videos, even with Capcom, like I'm a Capcom partner, as you can see, I got my Capcom creators shirt on. So if you purchase through Nexus, which is Capcom, one of the things that Capcom works through, and you get any of their games through there, then you help support the channel too. And I know, when you bring up Patreon and channel memberships, a lot of people are kind of like, you doing it for the money. Well, shit, I put time into making these videos. Yes, I would like to get paid for what I do, as well as the companies I work with and make content for. So, if you want to support, that's an option too. You'll get early access to content I'm putting in. You get input on stuff that I'm working on as well, behind the scenes. As you guys know, at the Cast on Podcast, I do interview a lot of the game and tech industry. So if there's any podcasts I'm doing, a lot of times I'll do private streams. So if I'm in the middle of interviewing like Lord Gaben or something like that, and you want to, ask a question or you want to, get spotlight or something like that, that's an opportunity. Like I've interviewed folks at NVIDIA and Capcom, Bandai Namco, PlayStation, Xbox, like run the gamut. Like the industry, I interview all of them. I interview the developers, the PR people, the creative minds behind stuff, the voice actors, the audio engineers. I do that. That's the main thing that I do is interview people. So if you have an interest in that, you want the behind the scenes, you want access to that before anyone else, that's where Patreon and channel memberships come. But all that being said, if you don't want to do all that, then just do me a solid liking the video and sharing it. Or if you don't like the video, thumbs it down, because that's still engagement. It doesn't hurt me. It basically still tells YouTube, hey, I'm engaging with this motherfucker I don't know. So all that being said, I hope you guys have a great one. I catch you on the next one. Stay safe, be blessed, have aloha, and I'll see you around. Also, Happy New Year.